somebody's got to fly down south to visit today, so I'm going to drop him off at the airport and then go and stretch the legs in the bush and see how we go. So, see you in a couple of weeks, Bullfed. Haven't done a bit of a walk through the scrub for a while, so it's nice to get out and stretch the legs a little bit. See what's poking around. Something moving down here, but it could be just a tilapia and a few ripples. A bit of croc slide here. Come up here. Been up here digging. Suspending that one, nice little barra. Suspending this one next to that, oh, dropping. Next to that tree just there, like up the side. I missed him on the cast before. It's just on a Tilson Barra. This great little lure, very underrated lure, but you can suspend them. So the way I got that bite then was nothing like that. It was chuck the lure in there like that, crank it down a couple of winds and then stop it and pause it. Oh, dropped him, another one. Right, so this is one of those cases where it takes a while. Oh, look at the big mud swirls going down there. This is another one of those cases where it takes a fair few casts to get the first bite. And then once the bite's triggered, you can often catch a few fish off the same snag. I'll show them something different. Right, so there's a bit snaggy in there, but I've got to, oh, look at the boil come up there. As soon as I cranked it fast, let it sit. Ooh. Oi, got it. You can see how long that had to sit there for, 4 or 5 seconds before he grabbed it. So he's probably, I don't know, he's not huge. He's probably a legal sized fish if you were looking for a feed, but yeah, he bent the rod anyway. Just slide him back in nose first there. Ooh. There you go, keep going, keep going. Give her a kick. Give her a kick, brother. There you go. And try again, let him sit. Twitch him, let him sit. It's that theory we were talking about colour choice wise before, so it's got a bit of greeny sort of a tinge to it. So we'll give him something, give him something a little bit green in it. Oh, dropped him. Sometimes that real fast sweep like that sort of sends out a real fast panic vibration and then you pause it. Just let it sit like that. Sometimes the bite's that gentle, like they suck it in as they're coming towards you, you'll just feel this little gentle tick in the braid. And they're quite often the biggest fish that do that. It's really weird the way it works, but let's see if there's another one there somewhere. The thing is, the longer a lure sits there, so when a lure sort of swims through really fast and then pauses, if you can let it sit for a little while, fish are pretty inquisitive, even if they're not hungry. They're pretty inquisitive sometimes and they'll sort of mooch up to it and have a bit of a look, And then when you twitch it, give it that next twitch like that, they eat it. I decided to have one more cast with the Tilson Barra. And this one grabbed it, so I love the drag clicker on this. Same sort of size fish. I've left my pliers somewhere. I don't know where the bloody hell they are, so it's going to make it sketchy. Make it sketchy landing some of these buggers. As I turned the video off, this one ate it. These are consistent size. And come on, settle down. There you go. Come on, kick in there. You can do it. Get out of there. Tell you that. They're following that out a long way too. Like that's, I'm probably 10 foot this side of the snag when they're hitting it. Whether that's got to do with the sitting in the sunlight, just out of the shadows where it's a little bit warmer or what, I don't know, but crank that drag up a little bit more. I got a hit there a second ago from something that was a little bit more considerable. Every time I get to a point where every time I get to a point where I'm about to change lures, I get hit again. Another way you can cast fairly accurate when you need a low trajectory cast is to roll your rod over and then fire that way. So it basically looks like that. Just to get under those low branches, and the more places you can get to on the cast, the more fish you will catch. That was just textbook. I did the whole frog on the surface thing from way out in the middle there. Oh, he's going to be bloody hard to land. Oh, he's gone under something. Trying to get his head out from under whatever that is. And I seen the water hump up. Oh, it's only 30 pound leader. He's a good fish. I seen the water hump up under my feet, and I just let it sink through the. Geez, I love this reel. Oh, I dropped him. Seen the water hump up under the lure right on the edge, so I let the lure sink back through the weed, and it was only that far into the weed, and he went, you could hear the thump. So hopefully there'll be more that'll do the same. So let's just see what happens here. So we'll just walk it across the surface. Look, 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 look. There's a big fish right under that. If he eats it, you'll hear it. Don't know if he's still there. All right, we'll put it back over where he was, which was just there. Twitch it upwards over the top of the weeds. You'll still be there looking for it. He's a big fish, this one. If he eats it, it'll be a bloody good fish. When they eat it there like that, it scares the crap out of you. So bloody hard, like you're constantly with this camera, turning the camera on and off. I know the guys who are really professional at the YouTube stuff, you know, they leave the camera going all day and they edit it, the action bits they edit out, and that's an amazing commitment to producing a really good video, which is why the videos are so good. But I'm not that I'm not that computer savvy, and I'm the first to admit it. See the big churn of water there? Let's see if we can get him to come back. I'll tilt my chest down and get it on the right angle. So, oop, there he is. Oop, there he is. Holy fondurlies, this is a good one. Oh, could be in trouble, 30 pound leader. Yeah, he's a bloody good fish. How the hell? I've got to try and look where I'm going to land this bugger. Oh, he's got me under something too. Oh, come on. I can feel him butter. Oh, nah, he gone. With the water churn. You big fish, that one. Oh, that would have been a good one to get a close-up of. Not cranky at all. Get back in that. And get the hook out of it. Oh, yep. Oh, you son of a... With the boil right under that feather that's floating there. You made a mess of it that time. Let's see what happens this time. Oh, oh, yeah. Bloody hell. How the hell are they missing that? It's pretty straight. Yep. Got that one. He's not a real big fish, but there must be a few of them there. Baby. That swirl that came up before that was a bigger fish. Oh, oh. You nice Barra. You missed the bloody hooks though. Oh, shit. Oh, dropped him. Bloody hell. The boil coming off that. Jesus. He definitely felt the hook. He felt the hook, but we'll see if he comes back. Like that was pretty much the first twitch he ate that. So he's in feed mode. It's a different fish, this one. This is not as big as the other. It's still a nice fish, but now I've got to figure out how to land him in all this soft mud and then get him back out there. God, he's fat. That is such a different build on that fish to the last one I've got. He's probably 62, 63. Ugh. Get that hook out of him. Gonna have to spear him in from a fair way away. There he goes. Bloody shit. Just missed another one there. I'm trying to find somewhere where I can bloody stand without sinking up with his friggin' knees. These edges that have got the wind blowing straight onto them, they're often, I know it's sort of a natural thing to start looking for backwaters and things like that, but it's a thing in the wild, it's a thing in the impoundments. These banks that have got the wind blowing straight onto them quite often got the most activity. Oh. Another one's used to chasing it up shallow. I'll just slow that one down. Oh, here we are in the bloody mud again. Same sort of saw. Oh no, a little bit smaller. I've gone to I run out of orange paddle prawns, so I've gone to a 4-inch prong. These are nice healthy fish, aren't they? The bloody camera keeps on falling down on the wrong angle. Away you go. That's the way. Just had that air bubble thing that I was talking about before. I just had come up there when my lure came through. Oh, there he is there. That's that. Oh, he's a good fish too. Those air bubbles, they just let you know that something took off out of the weed like that. Oh, yeah, he's a good 90 centimetre fish, this one. And just let you know there's a fish there and it's worth another cast, you know, you don't move on. I've got a 40-pound leader on this now, so water's a little bit murky now from this wind, so they're not as leader shy. Unless he gets me around something. Man, I love this little reel. This outfit actually, this is a Samurai Infinite I keep on talking about. This is a little Xenon, and it is dead set. It's only 20-pound braid on it, but it is dead set a powerful little outfit. Like, this is a big fish, and he's only run, the most he's run's probably, I don't know, 10, 15 metres. Come on, come in here, I can wade into the bloody mud and get you. Oh, come on. If you're going to jump this way. Oh no, might be bigger than 90. Righto. I've been wearing my thongs. There's been, I'm going to kick them off now, but there's been quite a few cases just lately of people picking up nasty bacteria in their feet and ended up in hospitals. So, and it's a common build up to wet season thing. Go easy 90, probably 95 to be honest. That's the little lure. Let's see if we can hold him up so I can get a little bit. Oh, that lure's about to fall out. Oh, it's on a piece of skin, look at that. Oh, Jesus. Get that camera on a better angle. How's that for a barra? Good solid fish, eh? I'll get a photo. He'd be high 90s, this thing. I'm just going to see if I can slide. Oh, Jesus. Let's see if I can slide him out in that mud. He's going to go perfect. That's deep enough for him. Beautiful. He's just going out there now. Oh, I'm bogged. Some more air bubbles just there, so. Oh, yep. Oh, dropped him. Another similar size fish. Look at the size of the boil. I don't know if you can see that out there or not. Size of water churning just here. Try that again. Oh, I've got mud all over everything. Oh, look at that. Man. You see the air bubbles coming up? That's exactly what they do when they turn and look at your lure real quick. I don't know if you can see them air bubbles just there. Just this side of that. So I'll cast past the air bubbles, sweep it back into where they are because we know there's an interested fish there. And try and get his attention to come back. But he's definitely a fish that's had a look, so we'll give it a few casts. Oh! Now that was a big fish. I was trying to get the bloody button on. He's over a metre. We keep talking about it, but it's really important to remember that once a fish has shown aggression in an area and it's made that underwater thump, other fish in the area that are in a feeding mood are going to come into that same sort of area, wondering what the hell is on the menu. So that underwater thump out of a fish that size is going to go a fair way underwater. Sound travels better underwater than it does in the air, so shouldn't be long, and there'll be something else here wanting to feed, I would think. There'll be something here somewhere shortly. Just missed one just there. So that's like the second cast after I turned the camera off. Oh, there he is. Oh, another good one. Yep, another cracker. Wow. And where we're going to land him. He wants to go this way. And he's got a fair bit of boost about him, so at the moment I can't really argue. This could be a meter, this one. The line just flicked off his gill raker. I'm glad I went to 40. Oh, I've got to go and walk in this mud again. Oh, yep, sunk straight away. Oh my God. Right, let's see how we go getting hold of him now. He's settled down a bit. Nah, he wouldn't be a meter. Similar size to that other one. How are they for quality fish? I'm trying to get this hook out. Oh, settle down. No. Don't get shaking too hard. You attract the attention of other things. Oh, there we go. Righto. God. I've got a fairly fat mitt on me, and look at the size of that tail wrist. That's a big animal. Wait for it. Something to give him a poke, so to speak. There he goes. So cool, fish like that are just so awesome. I just retied my leader, put a new prong on. That last fish destroyed that. It's called electric chicken. This colour's called electric chicken. This one's bigger. This one's bigger. Just gonna take it easy on him. Yep. Yeah, this one's gonna be a meter. You can tell now why I love those click and drags. I don't have to look at the reel to see how much or hear how much line I'm losing. I can concentrate on the fish when he's about to jump. What direction he's going, all that sort of stuff, if I've got to counteract what he's doing. And with the reel is smooth, it is actually, see, I can tell there now that he's got that way down his throat, so I'm going to back that drag off a little bit. That'll save you rubbing through the leader as bad. Keeping your thumb, the drag's good enough on this reel that I can keep your thumb away from the drag. I don't have to override it at all. He's heading for a bit of snaggy stuff there. This rod is a big shock absorber, so what these do is you get a rod that's too rigid and it'll pull the hook out of the fish's mouth. So these big shock absorbers like this, if I can keep his head pointing at me, he's about to have a jump, he'll jump into the shallows and that'll take the fight out of him. Yeah, this one's a meter. Right, into the mud we go. Oh, Jesus, no. No, I don't think so. I don't think he's a meter. Oh, good. He's bloody good though. How far down that? Oh, just dropped my reel in the mud. He was never getting off that. How good a nick are those fish though? So healthy. Let's get this lure out of his mouth. It shouldn't be too hard. Here we go. Slide him in it. And away he goes. He's pushing that stick out of his way while he's going. There he goes. Oh God, look at this mud. Something there. Little indicators that there's fish in there, like, you know, like you get all of a sudden you'll get like a little calm patch for no reason. Like a little calm patch will come up on the surface, you know, and that's something that's disturbed the water from underneath and flattens out the ripples on the top. So there's lots of things that can do that, you know, turtles, crocs, all that sort of stuff in this environment, because this is obviously fresh brackish. So anything that gives you a bit of an indicator that there may be a fish there is what. Just missed one. Exactly where those air bubbles were. Just missed one there, so we'll have another cast. It'll still be there. See this water, they can't see the lure from too far away. They can feel the vibrations off it, but sometimes they're not quick enough to see it. It was another good thump, it was another good fish. Found him. He's not as big as the others, this one. Still a nice fish. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he might be. Yeah, same size. Bloody hell. What a good run of fish. He may be a fraction smaller, but he's still going to be up close to 90. I've still got that drag backed off, so. I don't need to go hard on him here. I'd be happy for him to throw the hook there, actually. This one would only be about 82 to 85. Won't even get a photo of this one. We'll just unhook him. Give us a quick look at him. And slide him in. Oh. There he goes. See if there's any more come in to see what all the noise is about. Oh dear.